Hey guys, and welcome back to another Fate Grand Order video, and it's going to be a little bit different because as you can see, I'm not playing the English version of the game. In fact, I am playing the original Japanese version of the game. That's right, I'm going to show you guys my not just one, two of my Japanese accounts. This is actually the first account I started out with. It has Jack the Ripper, one of my favorite servants, may I add. Um, I don't have the most impressive servants in this account because I didn't really whale for this account. I think I've only paid twice for this account, and that's in paid gotchas. And I think when Jalter first came out, John Alter, when she first came out. But this is my support for this account. Not impressive again. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys are looking at Skatalk, and a lot of you guys are looking at Weaver, and you're like, well, that's impressive. But everyone else is kind of subpar. I mean, Jack the Ripper is pretty rare as well, but everyone else is kind of like, eh. Everybody has Arturia. Nobunaga is a free servant. Medea Lily, nobody really uses her, and everybody, of course, has Shielder. So, and Frankie's just like, 4-star Berserker, not that great. But this is my support lineup for this account. Um, Unfortunately, I do not have a 5-star Archer or a 5-star Berserker, or even like an extra class servant, as you can see. Well, I have obviously the Moon Cancer servant. BB, and I somehow pulled Angra, mind you, but that's it. I don't have a 4-star or 5-star ruler or Avenger or what's the other? Why am I blanking out on what the other class is called? But yeah, I don't have any of that in this account. And I believe I said this in another video. Like, you might be wondering, why is this your main when you have an assassin, a berserker, and a caster, and none of them really have any synergy with each other? Because she's like triple buster, right, or double buster. She's like triple quick, and this is like triple arts. And it's like, why do you run a team with that kind of composition? I'm not the type of person to run teams based on winning per se. Of course, I want to win, but I like running the servants I like. And Jack the Ripper being the favorite servant in this account, I like running her. Um, Frankie, just because her NP is just goddamn powerful, and Waver, of course, just to get that easy NP out. And Helena's also there to fill in Waver's role, just in case he dies, or I just need a little bit more NP to give to either of these two servants. So that's the main team I run. As far as like, let's see, okay, so these are the servants I have. Again, not that impressive, not too many 5-stars. A lot of people whale in this game, so they have a fuck crack of 5-stars and 4-stars. But me, I'm not that great. As you can see, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are getting salty right now. Maybe they don't have a 5-star and they've been playing the game just as long as I have, or maybe they whale all the time but don't have that many SRs or SSRs. But this is what I'm working with in this account. But just wait till you see my other account that actually has a lot of the servants I wish this account had. Probably the only servants that I would transfer out to my other Japanese account would be Arturia, Jack the Ripper, Weaver, Skatalk, and Quetzalcoatl. Everyone else in this account's kind of like, eh. Maybe Medea Lily. I like Medea Lily. I think she's very underrated. Her healing skills and just her getting her NP like that is phenomenal. I mean, I know a lot of people, if they had the choice between Medea Lily or Merlin. I don't have Merlin, but for those of you guys who use Merlin regularly or have him, then you already know how broken Merlin is. But I think Medea Lily is still a pretty decent servant, even though she's not top notch, top tier, But yeah, I think, do I need to show you guys my craft essence? There's not really much to show. I mean, honestly, that's about it. Pretty generic. I have one kaleidoscope. I have what, 420/30 Cs, which is phenomenal. So yeah, and in a sec I'll show you guys my other Japanese account. And there he is in all of his glory. Look at those fucking abs. God damn. What the fuck? God. See, and now you know why I kind of prefer using this account over the other one, because it has, of course, my favorite servant and my favorite character of all time, Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh, the king of heroes, the oldest king, and whatever you want to call him. There he is in all of his glory. And unfortunately, besides Arturia, I think I have all the servants I want for this account. Again, it's not severely broken. I'm just gonna say it right now. I don't have Waver in this account. I definitely don't have Merlin in this account. So you know, if I had Merlin in this account would be completely busted. But this is what I'm working with as far as my support. Well, this is my event support. This is my Yorukabe support. So I have both Johns, which is pretty awesome. Okida, Gilgamesh, and of course his best friend Enkidu, which I'm gonna give you guys a little story in just a sec. I have Kentucky Rider, who I grilled. I also grilled these guys, of course. I mean, why would I grill Gilgamesh and not grill his best friend Enkidu? Also grilled Caster Gilgamesh, Shuten Doji. Shuten Doji is actually one of my favorite servants as well. I think she's a bit higher than Jack the Ripper in terms of being my favorite. I got Ibaraki Doji, who I also grilled, and of course John Alter, and there's normal John. And as far as my other extra class servants, I got Kiara, which was took a lot for me to pull. Okay, alter egos, that's what they're called. I don't know why I was blanking out earlier about the other extra class. I have Kiara. I keep her in her nun outfit because the other outfit's just a bit too much. I got Saint Martha, Ruler, of course BB and all that jazz. So with Enkidu, my little story is this. Damn, I'm almost close to bonding with him or her, whatever you guys want to call it. So when I started this account, well, okay, let me just say, when I started my other Japanese account, the one with Jack the Ripper in it, it was about a month and a half after the game initially came out for Japan. And when I started this account, it was about a month after that. So it was about 2-3 months after the game came out. And I went for the next year and a half until Enkidu came out. I didn't have any gold lancers, 0 gold lancers. Besides, I think John Alter Lily, which I don't really count. I never trained a lancer. I never ascended a lancer. I never pulled a gold lancer until I got Enkidu. And a part of me wants to say it was fate. You see what I did there, but after I think the Naro Festival of 2016, I started saving quartz, and I think I saved around 300-ish, 350-ish quartz, and a fuck crack of tickets. And then when Enkidu finally came out, when the Babylon chapter came out, I finally pulled him and grilled him right away, because just to show my love for the king, of course, my dedication. I had Gilgamesh since the beginning, but and I went pretty much the whole game without a lancer, without a gold lancer. And I purposely didn't put a lancer in the support slot. Well, I have her now. I got her in like New Year's gotcha. I got Bathory like February, I think, and of course, I think I got her around the Babylon era as well. But I literally had the support lancer blank. I didn't put anybody there because I wanted the first lancer to be in my support to be Enkidu. And even though it was not confirmed that Enkidu was gonna be in Fate Grand Order at the time when I started, but I already had it made up in my mind that I'm not gonna put anyone in the lancer slot unless it's Enkidu. So there he is, or there she is, right next to his best friend Gilgamesh. And you guys already know how much I like Gilgamesh. So of course Enkidu is also one of my favorite servants. Very underrated servant, may I add. I mean, I know that people like to complain about Enkidu because of his card composition. It's let's see here. I'm triple quick, 1 arts, and 1 buster. Yeah, so, and as a Noble Phantasm buster, that's not that efficient to a lot of people because you would want a buster chain. You know, if Enkidu had 2 busters, 2 quicks, and 1 arts, or 2 arts and 2 busters and 1 quick, people would like him a lot more. But to me, I like the triple quicks because that means more crit stars, and usually I pair him up with Gilgamesh because of course they're best friends, and Gilgamesh absorbs all those crit crystals and just totally obliterates everything. So to me, I don't see a problem with it. I see why people would have a problem with it, but it depends on the team you want to run. If you want to run straight up meta and be, you know, you want to win every battle like efficiently and shit, of course, having your card arrangements to be synergistic with one another, each servant has similar card arrangements or something that complements each other, then of course you wouldn't run Enkidu in a buster team. But I don't care. So these are the rest of my servants. So not too many 5 stars, but I think I have a bit more than I do in my Jack account, as you can see. So I have Mordred, but I don't have Arturia, sadly. And I know I have Arturia Lancer, but I don't really consider her Arturia. So there she is, but I want Saber Arturia, so that's why I said if I had the chance to transfer servants over, I would pick Arturia to come here, because ever since I started that game, uh, ever since I started this game, I had pretty much two main goals in mind, um, and that's to unite Gilgamesh with Enkidu, which I've successfully done. But the one goal that I still haven't accomplished is uniting Gilgamesh with his indisputable wife, Arturia, or King Arthur, and I shipped the shit out of that. So hopefully someday I pull her. I've tried a couple of paid gotchas, still couldn't pull her. I remember there was like a Fate Stay Night raid up, not a Fate Stay Night raid up. Excuse me. There was some kind of raid up that had actually, yeah, it was a Fate Stay Night raid up, and it had Archer, of course, Emiya, Arturia, and all the other Fate Stay Night characters. And I did a 10 roll, and I got Emiya, and then I saw a Rainbow Saber, and I could have sworn it was gonna be King Arthur, but it was Mordred instead. And at the time, I was happy with Mordred, but as time went on, it just sank in my head. I was like, damn, this could have been Arturia, and I could have been done with my goals at that point, because that's all I'm playing the game for, is to unite Gilgamesh with the people he would actually want to be with. So sad life. So here's the rest of my servants. I got two. Oh my god, I didn't combine them yet because I'm thinking about burning him, because I don't really want to use him. I'm not a big fan of Emiya as it is, and the fact that there's an Emiya altar is just kind of weird, and he looks kind of weird. Like, there's normal Emiya, who I grew accustomed to, but this one, it's like, it's a bit too much. And just wait till you see his like NP, his NP level. He's actually NP3. Yay! And he could be NP4 if I combine him, but I'm not gonna do it because I might burn him. I'm still thinking about it. A couple of other servants. I got an extra Kentucky. Oh shit. Let's see. Extra Kentucky from the Kentucky event. Couple of other servants. So, obviously, again, not the most impressive. Don't have Waver. Don't have Merlin, but I'm actually thoroughly happy with this account. This is my main support list right here. I love Shuten Doji and Ibaraki Doji. I wish I had another Ibaraki Doji. Also, I didn't plan for this, but Gilgamesh is NP2, Enkidu's NP2, and so is Castergil. He's also NP2. So hopefully I get everybody here to at least NP2. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there who has NP5 everything, but I'm not trying to get there. That's spending way too much money than what it's worth. But yeah, so this is my support list. Beautiful, if I do say so myself. Absolutely beautiful. And this is the main team I usually run with. Castergil helps Enkidu and even Gilgamesh generate more crit crystals, which is very efficient. Of course, this one generates 8 crit crystals each turn. This one, it's a very underrated CE. I don't see that many people run it, but I don't read Japanese, but I pretty much knows what it does. So it's 20% more critical star generation. So that's very good with Enkidu. 20% stronger NP. So that just makes Enkidu's already pretty powerful NP. Not as powerful as Katox, but still powerful. A bit more stronger. And you start off with 40% more NP at the start. So I don't see too many people run this CE. I don't know why. It's pretty good if you give it to characters like Enkidu, who has pretty decent NP gains. So by giving him that 40% more NP, it's phenomenal. And that 20% more critical star generation, it makes his critical star generation like Jack the Ripper level. And you put in 20-30, and you just have like average 50 crit crystals each turn if you have a Enkidu triple quick combo along with Castergil's first skill, which drops more crit crystals, which increases everyone's critical star rate drop. And there's Gilgamesh, who's just straight up as the Bathory CE, which increases, I believe, 15% stronger Buster and 25% stronger NP. So he's just a beast. And he already has excellent NP gain, which is why I don't give him stuff like Kaleidoscope or even this CE. And of course, John is back there with Kaleidoscope, just in case things get too fucked out in the battlefield. I usually switch out Castergil for John, and then just straight up use her NP, and everyone lives. And her first skill, she drops like 10 crit crystals each turn, so that's pretty good. As support, I usually bring Waver or Merlin, but they stay in the back, because my whole thing is, again, I like using the servants I like to use. Like, as in like I like their character, I like their story. I like stuff like that. I don't use them to create like a busted ass team. If I really wanted to, I would take out Enkidu, put in Jalter, um, move the support up here, and then just bring Merlin every battle. But it's just, to me, that's not fun. I like to play with the characters I like. Now, if you like Merlin and you just, obviously then it just works out best of both worlds for you. You have the meta and you have the characters you love. So, of course, it works out. But me, I like Merlin, but not as much as these guys. So this is my main team right here. So yeah, I hope this was a fun video, and I honestly have very little ideas what I want to do with Fate Grand Order. Like, I could do some farming live streams that I did the other day, but I'm still trying to work on the live stream settings. As for gacha rolls, which are pretty much the most popular Fate Grand Order videos out there, it's the gacha rolls. Let's see here. I do have some roles that I could do, and I do want Arturia Archer, even though she's not Arturia Saber, the one I really want. I do want Arturia Archer, or Arturia as some people like to dub her, but a part of me wants to wait if there's a part 3 to the summer event, like a new summer 2017 event, or what gacha is going to come after this, because it is the second anniversary of Fate Grand Order at 29th, I believe, which is the 28th for the United States. So there might be some crazy gacha, maybe even Merlin, who knows. So I want to wait for that, and I think there's going to be a paid gacha as well for the second anniversary, because we had one last year. So I'm going to wait for that, see if there's any announcements before this event ends, which is in 5 days. So if the gacha is announced and it's nothing really that spectacular, like we had Da Vinci last year, if it's Da Vinci again, I will scout for Arturia. But if it's somebody like Merlin or a new servant, I may save my quartz. And I think I have the same number of quartz. I think a bit higher. I think I have like 87 quartz in my Jack account. I wish I showed you guys. And about 12 tickets in the Jack account. So I have some crazy gacha videos, I guess, planned out for you guys. Hopefully we get some good gachas in the near future. As for the English account, I am saving my quartz, not for the Nero Festival. I know the Nero Festival is coming very soon, but I'm not gonna scout for Nero because I already have a 5-star Altera Saber. So it's like, why would I scout for Nero unless she's my waifu? But she's not. So I might wait for either John the Arc gacha for the English account, or even wait a bit longer, and by a bit I mean a couple months longer, for Jack the Ripper to come out, because again, love Jack the Ripper. One of my she's probably my top 10 favorite servants of all time. Of course, she's nowhere near Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is like in the top tier. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you want more videos like this where just me talking about my accounts, or maybe a story time about shit, I don't know what, like, I know a lot of people want to watch more live stream videos. They want to see me scout more, obviously. Maybe you want to see me get through the event. Who knows? But I do have a couple of ideas in mind, but not too many. I'm still working on it. Still taking a little break, and I have other things to do as well. So that's why I'm not uploading as much as I used to a week and a half ago. So hopefully this was fun. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to become a supporting character to me, the main character. And of course, like the video if you like it. If you don't like it, you know what to do. Dislike it and get the fuck out. Or put a comment down below so I can block it if it's a negative comment. If it's a positive comment, good for you. But if it's a negative comment, fuck you. You're getting blocked. Your comment's getting deleted. So fuck you. So I'm just kidding. Well, I am gonna do that. But anyway, I don't know how to end my videos. I still need to find a way to end my videos better. I feel like it's a bit awkward like this, but bye guys.